to all the games we hunt. Welcome back to the Harmony Voice of Hidden Theft. Well, last time we fixed the AC and worked on the Nexus. Now, we also fixed an aspirin and left it on the teacher's desk by Monday. So today, we're gonna go see Iola again and teach her how to run blood tests. Hello, Iola.
Hi, Ms. Wizard.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Here we go.
Can you analyze some evidence we found?
Sure. Let's have it.
Alrighty, here you go.
We found this blue rag at the scene of the crime. We think the crook may have used it. Do you think you can test it for traces of blood?
It does look like there's blood on this thing, but I don't know how to test for blood. We never covered it. I'm sure we have the equipment to do it. I'm afraid I'll need some help on this one.
You're in luck. We just happen to know the procedure.
That's pretty complicated, but I think we have all we need to get started. Now we have all the supplies we need. Okay, let's give it a whirl.
Alrighty.
Hand me the hydrogen peroxide. Here goes. Well, that is fascinating.
What? What did you find?
First of all, there was more than just blood on this rag.
What else was there?
Several small shards of glass. And fingernail.
Ew.
Yeah.
The thief must have wrapped that rag around his fist to break the window.
Most likely.
And that isn't the weirdest thing.
What?
What is?
What is?
The blood type on this blood is AB negative.
And?
AB negative is the rarest of blood types. Less than 1% of the population has it.
Say, that could be pretty useful information.
I'll say.
Okay, thanks, Iola.
No problem.
Perfect. So there's blood type evidence, and now it's time. Not that. I'm used to the map being right-clickable. Alright, let's head back to Spencer Mansion and go to the nurse's station area. Because it's time to get more evidence. And,
I shouldn't disturb this until the police have had a chance to look at it.
well, fine. Let's go get the police. Officer Riley's still here. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to the police station first. Good, Officer Riley.
Officer Riley, there's something we think you should see.
What's up?
We found a hideout. It looks like someone's recently slept there.
Where?
The old nurse's station.
Can you take me there?
Sure, let's go.
Away we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Loading again. Do-do-do-do-do.
What do you think, Officer Riley?
This is good work. I would bet dollars to donuts this nest belongs to our culprit. It's a treasure trove of evidence.
Well, let's head inside and look around. First things, not that. First things first. Let's take a look at this gas, dangerous gas stuff.
Tanks of gas.
And we're gonna be dangerous and turn it with a wrench.
I hear gas escaping.
Gas is escaping. Fill this glove.
This could be useful.
Rubber gloves with methane, and we better turn the gas off. There we go. And now, let's see. Let's head across town to the utility shed.
This shed is...
This shed has seen better days. And let's use our flathead screwdriver to pry open this toolbox. And...
Did I just use a screwdriver to get another screwdriver? Oh well, at least it's a different type.
I gotta count your blessings, Frank. Back to the utility shed. Yay for backs and back and forths. They want to actually come here? Wait, I'm getting confused. Not utility shed. Nurse's station. Pardon my mistake. And we're gonna want to use the screwdriver we just got to open this grate.
A pair of boots! I was afraid it might be another screwdriver. I don't think anyone will miss this.
Well, only way to find out is if someone comes complaining to us that they're missing them. I believe we have to take these boots, come over here to this mud, and find out that...
The boots match the footprints exactly.
Crazy, isn't it? And now we're gonna need to head back to the Bayport High, which means get some more heavy piano music. Do-do-do-do! So exciting! So exciting! Alright, I will let you
Hi, Ms.
jump.
Wizard.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Evidence!
Sure. Let's have it.
Let's see here. We have glass.
Can you compare the glass from that blue rag and this shard to see if they come from the same place?
Sure. I can even do it without destroying the glass.
Wow. I'm amazed.
I'm not.
Quiet, you. Let me see them.
Here you go.
This should do it. Well, what do you know?
That's crazy animation right there. And she'll give us a shard of glass evidence. What's it even say? We don't know. I can't read it either. Oh well. More evidence.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Skipping
Sure.
the dialogue a bit
Let's have
because
it.
it's just the same things over and over again.
Is there any way to see if the mud on this boot matches this mud sample?
You have the propane?
Yep. Here it is.
What the...
Look, we got it. Please don't question our methods.
Okay, here goes. Now, let's see. Aha! Interesting.
Crazy
There's no
animation.
question about it. Both these mud samples were taken from within the same batch.
What do you mean, the same batch?
Well, I'm not a geologist, but this mud is pretty distinctive. I'd say the mud on the boots came from within 100 yards of the mud sample.
Great. Thanks, Iola.
Anytime.
And she'll give us that evidence too. Excellent. And we got a lot of evidence actually. It might be time to head to the police. Well, on second thought, let's not go to the police. Let's go to Bayport Street. Because I think there's stuff we can do there. Like, listen to this music. Now let's go to Get Snippy. We can't talk to y'all? Oh, well, we can look at stuff.
It's a fishbowl. A sign on it reads, "Leave 2 business cards for 2 chances at a free haircut."
Excellent. And we have to walk over here before we can talk to them, if so that's dumb. Yeah, it's dumb.
Hello, hello. How you boys doing? Coming for a haircut? Oh, don't tell me. Flat tops, huh? How about a short long? Hey, as soon as I'm done with the young boy here, I'll get to you. Chop, chop.
Oh, hey, Joe. Frank, how's it going?
Hey, Chet. Hello, Mr. Russo. Actually, we aren't here for haircuts. We just had a few questions for you.
I was born into this world with shears in hand. It's no issue for me to answer a few questions while trimming young Chet's hair.
Don't distract him too much.
Please,
distract
I
him
could
a
do
lot.
this with my eyes closed. I like you, young Mr. Morton, but you provide no challenge for Giuseppe.
We're looking into a crime that occurred recently, and we think the criminal may have gotten his hair cut here in the past few days. He had straight black hair. Does that sound like anyone you might remember?
Boys, that sounds like half of the heads of hair I've beautified this week. Can you be more specific?
Sorry, we really can't.
Well, then there's no way I can help you. This week's been busy. Maybe 20, 30 heads of hair I cut a day.
Wow. Well, there's no reason to talk about this stuff, so...
Well, we'll talk to you later, Mr. Russo.
Be good, you boys.
We will.
Sure, we will. Okay. Well, that was a bust. We're not going home because Mom. So let's head to the police station. Gonna tell the cops what we've done. That was incredibly fast. Not that I'm complaining. Okay. And I don't know if we want to see the chief. Let's find out. Hello.
Well, if it isn't Frank and Joe Hardy. Huh. Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going, boys?
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Chief Colleague. It's going okay. We're looking into the Spencer theft.
Oh, you don't say. A little cut and dried for you two, don't you think?
How so?
Isn't the brother all but in pinstripes?
I don't think so, Chief. We think he was either set up or just a victim of circumstance.
Well, you know how much I think of your father. You two have shown great instincts, too. Huh. Well, nothing would make me happier than to find out Thomas was innocent. Heck, I like the guy. I'd just give you a word of warning.
And what's that?
Trust facts over intuition. If you're looking for something and you want to find it, you probably will. I know old Samuel Spencer is unpleasant to be around. I mean, he's almost the exact opposite of his brother. But being unpleasant doesn't make you a liar. Nor does being pleasant make you an innocent.
What you're saying is, don't trust anyone no matter how genuine they seem.
Never trust appearances. Well, that's a lesson I've had to learn the hard way through years of disappointment. Well, your dad knows it too.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to try and keep our personal feelings out of it.
Good boys. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
Well, he already gave us great advice, so... Well, give us access to the crime lab now.
We need to get into the crime lab to access the criminal computer.
The locks were just changed, and the only one with a key at the moment is Con Riley.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Can I ask you about some of the suspects in the case?
Of course. Fire away.
Well, let's start with Samuel.
What do you know about Samuel Spencer?
Well, I know he's lived here longer than I have. In fact, I do believe he was born and raised here. If not in town, just outside of it. Well, he's crotchety and sometimes downright rude, but I think that's just his way. He reminds me of my late uncle. He never really took to other people, just kept to himself. But I think at heart that he was a pretty good guy.
How about... Who the frick is that?
What do you think of Mark Bradshaw?
Mark who?
Bradshaw. He does maintenance at Bayport High.
I can't say I know him.
Okay, I didn't really care.
What do you know about Thomas Spencer?
Not so much. I don't know where he lived before Spencer Mansion. In fact, I don't really know anything about his life before he came to be with his brother. Like I said, though, he seems like a nice sort, and his daughter is as sweet as an apple.
Frank loves apples.
Stow it, Joe.
Alrighty, I don't care about Lily, and I don't really want to learn about bearer bonds, so...
Thanks for your help, Chief.
No problem, boys.
Alrighty, let us go. Let's see if there's anything worth looking at around here. I doubt there is. There's nothing. Yeah, we can't get into the crime lab without Officer Riley. We do need police tape, I know that much. For stuff that I know about, but you don't. I don't think there's a way to get it, though, so... Back to Spencer Mansion we go! Oop-de-doo. That's not the way, Spencer Mansion. We're headed to the nurse's station. Actually, we might have police tape. Let me check in our... We do. Well, in a way.
Officer Riley, can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Mainly, okay, let's start with the stupid one.
Dollars to donuts? Is that a police expression?
And was that really necessary?
No, it wasn't. But I wanted to see if anything would happen.
We need to get into the crime lab to access the criminal computer. But the chief told us that it's your domain. Can you come back to the station and let us in?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. You can't use that equipment anyway. It's for officials only.
Well, maybe you could do the computer search for us.
Look, I'm glad you guys are helping out. I really do appreciate it. But I am really busy
Doing
here.
what?
I can't leave this area until I've searched it thoroughly.
You're standing
Can't you
outside.
just run to the office and then come back?
Nope, can't risk the crime scene being tainted. It isn't even sealed off.
What do you mean by sealed off?
No crime scene tape. Keeps the inquisitive types away. I'm not worried about the thief returning to the scene. I don't think that's a likely scenario in this case. But we can't risk a looky-loo coming around and disturbing the scene.
What if one of us stays here?
Hey, I trust you, but this is a police procedure. I could lose my job. Just cordon off the area with some police tape, then my butt is covered.
Where can we get police tape?
Well, you could go to the station, or you could just find something else that'll do the job. That's really up to you.
Alrighty, well, let's talk about evidence.
What kind of evidence have you found?
Mostly DNA. If he slept here, there's probably hair. Maybe other excretions.
Ugh, I'm gonna barf.
Point is, you can't help but leave traces behind.
Well, okay,
Talk to you later, Officer Riley.
Will do.
cool. So now that that's over, we can pretend to put up police tape by using this gauze. I don't even remember where we got it.
I don't think that gauze is gonna do much good. If anything, it's going to attract attention, not discourage it.
That's about right, but it works, so let's talk to Officer Riley again.
Officer Riley, we did that thing.
Can you be more specific? Did you put up the police tape?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I mean, yes, it's up, no problem.
Okay, I'm pretty much done here anyway. I'll meet you boys back at the station. Although I don't know what good it's gonna do you. I can't do anything that contravenes regulations.
Wouldn't dream of asking anything of the kind. See you there.
Ugh, I thought he'd never leave.
Well, he left, finally. There he goes. And we're gonna follow him all the way to the police station. Away we go! We're here. I'm loving these fast load times. It was not this fast back when I played this game the first time, like years ago. And so Officer Riley should be here.
Wow, this is some lab.
Not really.
It's not bad for a small town.
So we really can't use any of this stuff, huh?
No, I'm sorry, boys. But I tell you what, you want to run a suspect search? I'd be glad to do that for you.
What do we need to run a suspect search?
Well, you gotta know something about the perp. Physical characteristics, hair color, eye color, stuff like that. Then I do a run through all the guys and gals we have on file, see what gets spit out.
But only if they have a police file, right?
That's right. But lots of criminals are career criminals. Once they get a taste of it, they keep coming back for more. So, do you have any information about the guy you're looking for?
Yes.
Let's have it.
Alrighty, we have lots of information. I honestly don't know if it's enough. Let's find out.
We found out his blood type.
Ooh, that can be pretty useful. What is it?
AB negative.
Wow, rare. Very useful. Let's see what the computer comes up with. Still not enough information for a match. Got any other information on the guy you're looking for?
We do.
We know the color of his hair.
Not the best information. But we'll see what we can do with it. What color is it?
Black.
Of course. Couldn't be red, could it? Make things too easy. Okay, let's see. Still not enough information for a match.
We know his shoe size.
Ah, useful. What is it?
11 and a half.
Okie doke. Let's see what we get. We've got it. I'll print it out.
Cool. Let's see what we have here.
Oh, John Johnson? That's the worst alias I've ever heard. Well, for what it's worth, here you go.
Thanks, Officer Khan.
No problemo. Well, now we have that information. I think it's time to head back to the Bayport Barbershop. Nah, well, I don't remember what it's called. It's Bayport Street. It gets snippy as the Barbershop. Lame name, I don't... What the frick was that? Oh, it was just Joe. I thought it was something else.
Mr. Russo, do you have a minute? We have a picture printout of the suspect. Could you take a look at it and see if you recognize him?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I remember well. This one was a good tipper. He was here yesterday, perhaps the day before.
Do you remember his name? Did he pay with a credit card?
What am I, the Pope? Hey, we don't take credit cards. And no, I don't remember the name.
Is there anything at all you can remember about him? Even the smallest thing could help.
I'm thinking. Hey, wait a minute. He left me a business card. Yeah, I remember because he could only leave one. I have people leave two, just in case. You understand. It's in the fishbowl.
How are we going to find it with all these other cards in here?
Easy. Mr. Russo said the man could only leave one card, while everyone else leaves two. If we get rid of all the pairs of cards, the only one left should be our man.
Awesome. Well, we don't need to talk to you anymore.
Well, we'll talk to you later, Mr. Russo.
Be good, you boys.
We will.
Not. Alrighty, now it's time for a game of matching stuff. Here come the cards. Just gotta basically match the pairs until you're only left with one. Although you can probably already see what the answer is. Until I remember it's gonna do that. Fine, we'll play your stupid game. Let's see here. There it is. No, it's this one. Nope, not you. Here we're going somewhere. That one. It's a blue one. That's purple. That one works. And weird dude thing. No, not you. The Leo dude. You. And then you. Leaving us with this one.
I'll just borrow it.
Yeah, it's white. Perfect. Well, now we have this business card. Perfect. I don't think we can get there quite yet, can we? We're gonna go... we can't get there. So where do we go now? I don't think there's anything worth going anywhere really for. So, while I figure out what to do, we're gonna actually use the cell phone. And we're gonna be really weird. We're gonna call Nancy. Nancy as in Nancy Drew. Just because we can beat up time. It's good, I guess.
Hello?
Hiya, Nance. It's...
I know the voice of a hearty when I hear one. How's life in the ATAC going?
Shh, Nancy. You aren't supposed to know about that.
Oh, come on.
It's going well. We just landed another assignment. Theft at a spooky house.
Ooh, sounds like my kind of case. If you need any help on it, let me know.
I can handle myself. But who knows, my brother might need to give you a call.
You guys. Okay, well, give me a shout if you need me. Bess is buzzing in on the other line.
Okay, you got it, Nance. Thanks.
Bye.
Alright, that's it for Nancy. I don't know if we'll ever call her again. Alrighty, cool. And let's talk to this guy.
Mr. Russo, do you have a minute? We have a picture printout of...
Yeah, I think,
Do you remember his name?
What am I, the Pope?
Is there anything at all you can remember about him?
I'm thinking. Hey, wait a minute.
How are we gonna find it with all the...
Easy.
Yeah.
Mr. Russo said that...
Dougal Seep. Do you remember anything else about him?
A little. A strange name, a strange person. He seemed preoccupied. A little out there, you know what I mean? He laughed at the wrong times. I would tell a joke and nothing. But then in the middle of a conversation, he would just start giggling. Very odd, that one.
Very odd is what we need. Chapter 3. It's in the blood. I believe we're already at Chapter 3. We're moving quick. Alright, cool. And that means it's time to head to Manhattan where the Masquerade Emporium is.
Wait a minute. We should come up with aliases and a cover story. We don't want him putting his guard up before we figure out what's going on.
Okay, you got it. How about we be Dirk Flintlock and Thor Hammerfall, famous mountain climbing adventurers?
That's a little conspicuous, don't you think?
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy, Thor.
Seriously, Joe. How about John and Eric Matheson, reporters for the New York Review? We can pretend that we're doing a story on the shop.
Okay. But you be John. It's too common a name for me.
Your name is Joe.
Joe has character. John is a blank piece of paper.
Whatever. Okay, what's your name?
Eric Matheson, journalist.
And my name?
John, the blank piece of paper.
Okay, let's go.
In we go. Yay, I love scary buildings. Not.
Hello, welcome to Dougal Seep's Masquerade Emporium. My name is Val. If you need any assistance, please let me know. I am here to serve.
Hi, Val. We could use a little help.
Of course. Are you interested in our Grand Guignol line? Perhaps you are more inclined toward the Danse Macabre.
No, not really. I'm Eric Matheson from the New York Review, and this is my partner, John. I'm the brains. He's the dead weight.
We're looking to do a piece on the store, as well as on its owner, Mr. Seep. Can we speak to him?
Oh, I see. You are with the New York Review, you say?
Yes.
The arts section, I take it.
You, take it correctly.
Do you know a Nat Florenti?
Nat, of course. He's quite the reporter himself.
Herself. Natalie.
Oh, Natalie. Yes, of course. She's good too. Maybe not quite on the level of Nat yet.
Right. So you wish to speak to Mr. Seep?
If that's possible, yes.
Oh, it's possible. I can take you to him. But first, could you both be angels and help me with a bit of straightening up?
I guess so. It's a little unorthodox for us.
Yes, well, if you haven't noticed, the shop is all about being unorthodox. In any case, there was a group of younglings in here earlier, and they made quite a mess of the place. Now, if you wish to see Mr. Seep, I can accommodate you much faster if you help me close up the store.
Sure, no problem. What do you need us to do?
The mannequins have been rendered somewhat less than whole. If there's one thing kids love to do, it's grab a sword, run around a bit, brandish it, poke out an eye, and drop it wherever they happen to be standing at the moment. Each mannequin is missing an accoutrement or two. If you could fetch and replace them, I'd be ever so grateful. You have to be careful, though. There's surely more than one item that might appear to fit the bill lying around. Be sure you use the proper accessories. A place for everything, and
Creepy
everything
music.
in
Sure,
its
let's go
place.
with that.
There's a costume catalog near the dressing rooms that might help you figure out what goes where. Being journalists, I'm sure you'll have no problem figuring it out. Now hop to it.
Okay.
We'll hop to it, but... we'll do it next time. I don't feel like walking around the store right now. See you guys then. Yay, creepy music.